This is Nick Baisley from FilmSnobbery. I'm here at the FirstGlance Film Festival here in Hollywood, and I'm joined by a trio of peoples. Who am I here with, though?
Geoffrey Gould.
Ali Scher.
And Corey Wallace.
And what are you guys here with? You're here with a movie.
Yes.
Because it is a film festival, right?
Yes.
What are you here with?
Film festival. The Maiden and the Princess.
And we've actually talked about Maiden and the Princess before. That's why I'm excited, but I haven't talked to these other people too, and I want to get more insight on this movie.
Definitely.
So let's start. What did you do on Maiden and the Princess?
I play Councilman number 2 on the High Council of Fairy Tale Rules and Standards.
Awesome. And director?
Yes, I'm the director and co-writer of The Maiden and the Princess.
I like the directress.
Directress.
Yes.
I like that too.
You like that, huh? I think it's strong female. How about yourself?
I was the composer on the film.
Awesome. And I'm actually going to start down here actually with the music. As being the composer, what kind of feeling in the film, music-wise, the tone, did you try to take with it?
Well, we actually talked about this months before we're even ready to even write a single note. We've been talking about it ever since pre-production because there was actually 3 songs that were sung in the film. So Ali, with her songwriting partner, Johnny Vallone, wrote these 3 songs beforehand, and then I had the job of arranging them and preparing them to be recorded before we even got to set so that they could be sunk up with the children singing on set. And then afterwards, we really wanted to distinguish between the different worlds of the film. There was Emmy's real-life world that had no music, then her fairy tale world, then there was the world of the council, and then...
Which musically is one of my favorite worlds.
Which musically
the
was a
council's
blast.
world. We have like, oh.
We had the choir, we had the
Male
low
choir.
strings and the timpani, and then in the fairy tale world we had the flutes and the strings, and Emmy's with the flute and the piano and the harp and celeste. A lot of fun instruments, a lot to play with.
It's funny because a lot of the independent films I watch, almost regardless of actual budget, some of them really don't pay that much attention to the audio and specifically score and creating a feature-rich environment for the audience. Because I'm guessing that the characters don't really know. I mean, if they're singing, obviously there's something going on, but the audience really is the one that benefits from the end result. How important was it to you to really create that world through that kind of rich sound?
Through music, yeah, it was everything, definitely. That's why I got him so insanely early in the process, was that I really wanted, to separate the 3 worlds that we were trying to create in The Maiden and the Princess, and then also just so that we could fine-tune everything and have that pre-production that so many shorts don't have the chance to have, especially with music. And music is what makes you feel in the movie, so music is so important.
I always say it's the other 50% that you see, because
Yeah.
I think you do see and hear and feel music. It's a complete sensual.
It's just performances sometimes. It's like you see something, and I remember on set, a less trained one of the councilmen, not Geoffrey, was like, he's so over the top, I wouldn't do it that way. Like, I overheard him saying that. And then, it does seem that way. And then you add in this intense weighted music, and it suddenly seems exactly the way it's supposed to seem. And, exactly as big as it's supposed to seem, because the scene is big and the music is big, and it's all together, and it makes a huge difference.
And I have a question for you as well. Your character in the movie, also when we were talking earlier, and I think it's also on your card, it says character actor, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
How do you feel about being referred to as a character actor? Obviously good, it wouldn't be on your business card, but how do you differentiate yourself that way?
Mainly because of my looks. I'm definitely not the person you would first think of being
He's
a romantic.
so handsome. Look at this mug.
But although ironically, I have done sort of not a romantic lead, but I've had a lead in which my characters had a spouse and such like that.
At what point did you murder them?
Well, they were killed in a car wreck, oddly enough, in a flashback sequence, but it would be nice if I'd ever...
A little too close for comfort.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I prefer doing USC films also, because that was a New York Film Academy and I never got a copy.
Oh.
So,
Really?
yeah, and I was on screen for like 90% of the time. I'm like, what great footage from my reel, and then meh. Never.
New York.
Yeah.
New York. See, that's why I got off that coast. I was done. I was done with that coast. I'm over here now. I was over there. I'm over here now.
Yeah, this is New York Film Academy. That's over near Barham.
Oh, so it's in Los Angeles.
It's Los Angeles.
That's silly that they call it the New York
I
Film
know. I
Academy.
know what the heck they're thinking.
It's confusing is what it is.
It is.
Now, did you go to film school?
I did. I just graduated from USC in May. And for this film, I actually won the 2011 Directors Award that was presented by the faculty for achievement in directing for that year.
Cool.
And congratulations on that. My question kind of follow up to that, because
No,
I
sorry,
already kind of knew the answer. So, but my lead up to that was, what didn't you learn in film school?
What didn't I learn in film school? I guess I think that there's like a certain amount of working with actors that you can't learn in film school, because there's so much emphasis on the technical side of things. I mean, on how to treat actors for sure, but on how to understand what they're going through when they're dealing with things there's a line that's really difficult, and to understand how to get it out there in a way that's they're not gonna feel awkward doing it. They're just gonna be able to stay in the character, and I think that having training as an actor probably helped a lot for me making that transition into film school and working with actors.
Awesome. You look like you were about to say something over in that direction. What was the did you have a follow up over for?
Oh, just
our
that we
good
won the
friend
Sound Award also.
Oh.
Which, yeah.
You got to make sure he gets props. Everyone's got to get their time.
This was a very collaborative project. Everyone had a big hand in making this movie what it is.
Plus, the film has been really well received. How many awards has it won?
A lot of awards. We just
Lots.
won the Gina Davis Award at the Student Emmys, so we've been doing pretty good.
Awesome.
That's great. Now, what's the next plan for this? I mean, is this something that you're hoping to eventually take out for distribution? Is it something just to add to the reel? Is it something to keep just passing around on the film festival circuit? What's the future of Maiden and the Princess?
Well, there's been a lot of interest, like as we've been on the festival circuit, to find a way to get it to kids, like the public school system, just suicide prevention programs and things like that. Because bullying is such a big topic right now with the feature film Bully coming out. I think it already came out, maybe.
It's out in limited release now because
in the
of
trailer. Like that movie was so.
Oh, it hit me too. Totally hit me.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's an important thing right now.
I was that kid in that movie. When I was a kid, I totally connected to that, even just like you said, from the trailer. So I totally get it. But yeah, ever thought of doing libraries, reading times, stuff like that?
Sure.
Or obviously library reading time, not reading while they're watching a movie,
They're
but
watching a movie,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah, there you go.
Counterintuitive for the library.
But believe it or not, they're like any other babysitter. They want to, do other stuff.
Right. Well, my mom thinks I should write a children's book based on it and like market them together, but she also thinks I have unlimited time in my life, and
I know that feeling.
it's possible to do anything and everything.
I'm here, and I'm still getting calls saying, "When are you going to get a real job?" Have your parents? I guess collectively, have your parents been very supportive of your decision to be in the entertainment industry? I'll start here.
Oh yeah, I come from a theater background. I grew up on the stage back in New Jersey and came out here with a girlfriend who was saying, if you're going to be an actor, you need to be in LA. And we came out here with having done no research whatsoever, and so she's off elsewhere, and I'm still here. And sometimes I hear my brother and mother getting more SAG work in New York and New Jersey than I've been getting out here. But still, I'm glad I'm working with really good upcoming directors, and hopefully once they start doing features, I'll be getting a call saying, just come down. No audition, just come on.
Still standing, still strong. How about yourself?
Yeah, my parents are super supportive. They definitely believe in me and pursuing this sort of a career. It's the artists that make art, and you have to have art.
I definitely agree. How about yourself?
1,000%. My dad, although he made his career business, he's a writer and a painter. And my mom, again, is a teacher, but really a cook and a quilter and an artist herself. So with both of my other brothers being doctors, it's not even the slightest concern that I took a creative path, and that they just want somebody to, explore the creative path and just have a good time doing it.
Well, we're glad you all did, because now you're here at FirstGlance Film Festival, and we're happy to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you, and you're gonna watch the film tonight.
I'm going to watch the movie.
Now you have a copy.
I have a copy. I'm psyched. That means I can also review it.
Good, yay.
Finally.
Awesome.
About time.
I'm excited to hear what you think.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I think yet.
You don't know, no.
Not a clue. It's a surprise even to me.
We're trying to influence you, but
I can tell. Money works good.
I believe
No,
you're
kidding.
gonna stay impartial. I believe it.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. I have that high moral.
Have some candy.
Candy will work.
Yeah, they gave it to me in my bag.
Candy will work. Cookie.
Where's
No.
that then?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.